Here's why AOC's Among Us stream was a game changer. If you've tuned into Twitch or YouTube or honestly any live streaming platform lately, chances are you've seen a bunch of adorable little astronauts completing simple tasks, running around a spaceship, and getting into heated arguments about who's sus, who's innocent, and who should be vented into the cold void of outer space. And no, there isn't a mutiny aboard the International Space Station, just a broken toilet for those poor souls. I'm talking about Among Us. It's the sci-fi twist on Mafia, and it's rocketed to the top of the gaming world. What no one saw coming, though, was just how successful Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez would be with her first foray into the world of live streaming and playing Among Us. It all began with a simple tweet on Monday. Anyone want to play Among Us with me on Twitch to get out the vote? And it turned into one of the biggest Twitch streams of all time, clocking in more than 439,000 viewers at its peak on AOC's channel alone, and more than 600k if you tally up the other participating channels. Now, her inaugural livestream, which took place on Tuesday evening, included Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and a murderer's row of some of the most popular live streamers in the world, like Hasan Piker, Pokimane, Disguised Toast, H-Bomber Guy, Dr. Lupo, Valkyrie, Jacksepticeye, and so many more. While AOC, as she told the chat everyone there but Vice President Mike Pence could call her, is known to be more of a League of Legends player, this was her first foray into the world of Twitch streaming and playing Among Us. Now, according to Twitch Tracker, her Twitch debut cracked the top 20 most popular streams ever on that website, and the overall record is still weirdly held by Ninja back when he played Fortnite with Drake, Travis Scott, and Juju Smith-Schuster back in 2018. What a time to be alive. The live stream dwarfed everything else on the platform, including the problematic US Army esports channel, which recently came under fire from critics for their alleged predatory recruitment practices that target children for military service. And while AOC's proposed legislation to prevent this kind of military recruitment died in the House, as noted by Rod Slasher Breslau, her stream last night at one point boasted 347,414 viewers as compared to the US Army's 47 viewers. But AOC's stream wasn't just to try and blow off steam or squeeze one last drop of serotonin from her brain like how I approach playing video games. Rather, it was a special live stream designed to help get out the vote, encourage viewers to go to iwillvote.com to make a voting plan if they're eligible to vote in this election, asking them to vote blue in this election, and to make jokes about how orange is sus and should be voted out. I mean, low-hanging fruit, but hey, it's right there. More importantly, though, this was one of the savviest political moves of the year, finding an organic way to engage with an audience that typically gets ignored by most politicians. Now, despite the fact that most art is inherently political, including video games, many Twitch streams tend to be an apolitical space. Countless channels make even the act of discussing politics a mute-worthy or even a bannable offense. And while there are some Twitch streamers out there like Hasan who buck this trend and integrate politics seamlessly, for many Twitch streamers, it's a can of worms they prefer to leave unopened. They want to remain brand safe, and they want to avoid potentially alienating viewers because, let's face it, a lot of politics right now can be pretty fractured and polarized. So how did AOC succeed where big names like President Donald Trump and Senator Bernie Sanders failed on Twitch? By actually playing a game and making politics part of the message rather than the only message. For the most part, people don't use Twitch to watch speeches, political rallies, or debates. They go to be part of a community which is largely centered around gaming. And by engaging with people through a game like Among Us, AOC and Ilhan Omar were able to cut through the noise and connect with a massive audience directly for almost 4 hours. And while the stream did contain discussions of universal health care, voting blue, and making voting plans, the most memorable parts of the live stream weren't impassioned PSAs about voting. They were seeing that Ilhan Omar is a stone-cold killer when playing imposter, or AOC questioning the lore of this game, wondering why a spaceship that runs on a combustion engine has so many cobwebs, candelabras, and open flames just dangling about.
Candles in a ship that runs on a combustion engine? Now that is sus.
Or Disguised Toast being accused of marinating a congresswoman, lying about it, and then betraying them.
But am I being marinated? Is that the term? I don't think
that is the term.
Honestly, it was a joy to see. And equally as delightful were the memes, banter, and online discourse about this stream. There's everything from K-pop style fan cams of AOC playing, to outtakes from the stream, to just genuinely hilarious jokes. At Banditelli said, I co-led one of the longest running, most powerful clans in RuneScape history, and I'm not afraid to admit Ilhan Omar is a better gamer than me. At JAubreyYT added, if AOC and Ilhan Omar stream Among Us with Pokimane, it's only fair for Trump and Pence to play CSGO with Leafy. But maybe my personal favorite is that in addition to sharing a gleeful photo of herself next to a tricked-out gaming PC, Ilhan Omar shared her specs with the American public, which include an Intel Core i7-10700K processor, an RTX 2060 Super graphics card, and 32GB of RAM, which not too shabby. But it just goes to show you that not even a member of the US political elite can get their hands on an RTX 3080. I think for that you have to be like in the Illuminati at minimum. They're so hard to find. But whether or not AOC and Ilhan Omar can recapture the magic of their first stream remains to be seen. Both have mentioned they have plans to do more Twitch streaming in the future, and I imagine dozens of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are finding the youngest member of their comms team to ask them what the hell poggers means, how quickly they can put together a gaming rig, and if they meant to say RGB or RBG. Regardless, last night's Among Us stream changed the game for what we can expect from politicians who are trying to find new and unique ways to engage with voters. But if you see like Matt Gaetz playing Grand Theft Auto or Lindsey Graham chugging G Fuel or something, remember, it's never too late to log off, go for a walk, and read a nice book, because the vicious tide of cynicism can and will consume us all once more. But in the meantime, tell me, what did you think of AOC's debut Twitch stream? Does this kind of content make you more or less likely to engage in the political process? And have you made your voting plan yet? Let's discuss in the comments below, and please keep it civil. In the meantime, for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you stay tuned to Nerdist.com.